Good morning, beautiful soul. Before you begin this day, give yourself permission to slow down. Put yesterday behind you. Release the worries about tomorrow. For these next few moments, there is nowhere else you need to be and nothing else you need to prove. This morning is a new beginning, a new opportunity to choose how you see yourself, a new opportunity to choose what you believe is possible, and most importantly, a new opportunity to remember that you are worthy of love, peace, happiness, success, and prosperity. Take a slow, deep breath. As you breathe in, welcome peace. As you breathe out, release tension. Again, breathe in confidence and breathe out doubt. You do not have to enter this day carrying every fear from yesterday. You do not have to allow old disappointments to determine what happens next. You can choose a new state of mind right now. Imagine beginning your day with the quiet certainty that you are already supported by life. Imagine looking at yourself with compassion instead of criticism. Imagine expecting good things instead of constantly preparing for disappointment. This is the energy we are creating this morning: self love, confidence, peace, abundance, prosperity, gratitude. You are not listening to these affirmations merely to hear positive words. Allow yourself to feel them. Let each statement become an inner experience. Repeat the words silently or aloud and imagine that they are already true. You are worthy, you are enough, you are deserving of beautiful experiences. You are capable of receiving prosperity without fear. You are allowed to experience success without guilt. You are allowed to live peacefully. You are allowed to become the person you have always desired to be. Today, you choose abundance over limitation. You choose self love over self criticism. You choose faith over fear. You choose possibility over doubt. And as you move through these affirmations, allow your mind to become quieter and your heart to become more open. Your new day begins now. Your life begins to change when you stop asking whether you are worthy and start accepting that you already are. You do not have to become perfect before you deserve love. You do not have to achieve everything before you deserve prosperity. You do not have to prove your value to the world before you are allowed to experience happiness. Your worth is not something you earn through success, money, appearance, approval, or achievement. It is something you carry within you. Every morning, remind yourself of this truth. You are worthy of being loved. You are worthy of being respected. You are worthy of receiving good things. You are worthy of opportunities that expand your life. You are worthy of peace, joy, abundance, and prosperity. Let these words move beyond your mind and settle into your heart. For a long time, you may have allowed old experiences to define how you see yourself. Perhaps someone made you feel unimportant. Perhaps a disappointment convinced you that you were not capable. Perhaps repeated struggles caused you to believe that abundance was meant for everyone except you. But those experiences do not determine your value. They were moments in your journey, not definitions of who you are. Today, you choose a new story. You are no longer the person who constantly questions whether good things are possible. You are becoming the person who naturally expects them. You are becoming comfortable with receiving. You are becoming comfortable with being appreciated. You are becoming comfortable with success. Take a deep breath and say within yourself, I am worthy of love. I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy of prosperity. I am worthy of beautiful experiences. I am worthy of receiving without guilt. Allow yourself to feel the relief that comes with these statements. You do not have to chase worthiness. You do not have to convince anyone. You simply accept it. And as you begin accepting your worth, your relationship with abundance changes. You stop seeing prosperity as something distant or reserved for other people. You begin recognizing opportunities around you. You become more confident in your decisions. You become willing to learn, grow, create, and receive. Abundance can enter your life through many doors. It can appear as financial opportunity, meaningful relationships, creative inspiration, unexpected support, personal growth, or simply a deeper sense of peace. Do not limit abundance to one form. Today, open yourself to receive. You are not asking life to prove that you matter. You are reminding yourself that you already matter. You are not begging for abundance. You are becoming comfortable with the idea that abundance belongs in your experience. You are not waiting for permission to love yourself. You are choosing self-love now. Let this feeling accompany you throughout the day. Whenever doubt appears, return to these words. Whenever fear tells you that you are not enough, answer with certainty, I am enough. Whenever scarcity tells you that there is not enough for you, answer, there is room for me to prosper. Whenever the past tries to define your future, remember, my past does not control my possibilities. You are allowed to grow beyond yesterday. You are allowed to expect more. You are allowed to receive more. You are allowed to live with greater peace and prosperity. Begin this day knowing that you are worthy, not because of what you have accomplished, but because you are here, alive, capable of growth, and deserving of a life filled with love and meaningful abundance. Today you receive yourself with love. Today you welcome abundance. Today you walk forward knowing, I am worthy, I am enough, I am loved, I am abundant, and beautiful things are becoming possible for me. Prosperity begins as a state of consciousness before it becomes something you can see and measure. Before abundance appears in your circumstances, you can begin cultivating the feeling of being supported, capable, open, and ready to receive. This morning, you are not beginning your day by focusing on everything that is missing. You are beginning by recognizing everything that is possible. You are choosing to turn your attention away from limitation and toward the countless forms of abundance that can enter your life. Take a slow breath and allow yourself to relax. You do not need to know exactly where your next opportunity will come from. You do not need to predict every detail of your future. You simply need to become comfortable with the belief that prosperity is possible for you. Let this belief become peaceful rather than desperate. You are not chasing abundance. You are opening yourself to it. Repeat within yourself. Prosperity flows naturally into my life. I am open to receive abundance. New opportunities are available to me. I recognize prosperity wherever it appears. I expect my life to expand in beautiful ways. Lime these words to become more than statements. Feel the relief of no longer believing that you must struggle for everything. Feel the confidence of knowing that your abilities, ideas, relationships, and opportunities can create new possibilities. Sometimes prosperity arrives through money, but abundance is much greater than money alone. Prosperity can appear as a new idea that changes your direction. It can be a conversation that introduces you to an important opportunity. It can be the courage to finally begin something you have postponed. It can be the wisdom to walk away from something that no longer serves you. It can be a supportive relationship, a peaceful home, a creative breakthrough, or a moment of unexpected joy. When you understand abundance in this broader way, you begin noticing how much prosperity is already present. You have your imagination, you have your ability to learn, you have your ability to create, you have your ability to make choices. You have another day in which new possibilities can emerge. Gratitude allows you to recognize these forms of abundance instead of overlooking them. When you appreciate what is already present, your mind becomes less consumed by scarcity. You begin seeing possibilities rather than constantly searching for evidence that there is not enough. Perhaps there have been times when you looked at someone else's success and wondered why life seemed easier for them. Perhaps you compared your progress with another person's journey and concluded that you were falling behind. Today, release that comparison. Someone else's abundance does not reduce yours. Their success is not proof that opportunities are unavailable to you. There is no single timeline that everyone must follow. Your journey is your own. You are allowed to grow at your own pace. You are allowed to receive in unexpected ways. You are allowed to create a life that looks completely different from what you once imagined. As you repeat these affirmations each morning, allow your relationship with money and success to become healthier and more peaceful. You do not have to fear prosperity. You do not have to feel guilty for wanting more. You can desire financial stability, meaningful work, greater freedom, and a comfortable life while remaining grateful for what you already have. Wanting more does not mean rejecting what you have. It means allowing yourself to expand. Say to yourself, I welcome financial growth. I welcome meaningful opportunities. I am becoming wiser with my resources. I am capable of creating value. I am open to receiving new possibilities. I trust myself to recognize opportunities and act wisely. Notice how different these statements feel when you release desperation. Prosperity does not need to become something you obsess over every hour. You can think about your goals while remaining present in your current life. You can work toward greater abundance without constantly worrying about whether it will happen. Peace and prosperity can exist together. You can be ambitious without being anxious. You can desire success without believing that you are incomplete. You can pursue your dreams while enjoying the present moment. This is the state you are cultivating today. As you move through your day, remain attentive. An opportunity may not arrive in the form you expected. A possibility may begin as a small idea. A simple conversation may lead somewhere meaningful. A decision that feels insignificant today may eventually change the direction of your life. Be open, be observant, be willing to act when inspiration comes. Prosperity often grows through aligned action. Your inner belief gives you the courage to move, and your actions give your possibilities a pathway into physical experience. So do not spend today looking for proof that abundance is coming. Instead, become someone who naturally recognizes and welcomes abundance. Walk with confidence. Speak with confidence. Think with possibility. Make decisions from clarity rather than fear. And whenever scarcity enters your mind, gently return to your chosen truth. There is more available to me than I can currently see. I am open to receive. I am capable of creating prosperity. My life is expanding. Abundance is welcome in my life. Let this be the feeling you carry throughout your morning. You are not begging life for abundance. You are preparing yourself to recognize it, receive it, and use it wisely. Today, you choose prosperity. Today, you choose possibility. Today, you choose to believe that your life can expand beyond the limits of your past. And with an open heart and a confident mind, you step forward, knowing that new opportunities can appear in ways you could never have planned. Every morning gives you another opportunity to decide which thoughts deserve your attention. You cannot always control the first thought that enters your mind, but you can choose whether you continue feeding it. Fear may appear, doubt may appear, memories of difficult experiences may return, but their appearance does not mean you have to accept them as your truth. Today, you are learning to release the thoughts that keep you connected to limitation and replace them with thoughts that strengthen your confidence, peace, and expectation of abundance. For many years, you may have carried beliefs that were never truly yours. Perhaps someone told you that success was difficult. Perhaps you experienced rejection and began believing that you were not worthy. Perhaps financial struggles taught you to expect scarcity. Perhaps disappointment made you afraid to hope again. These experiences can create powerful mental habits, but habits are not destiny. A thought that has been repeated for years can still be replaced by a new thought repeated with greater intention. Take a deep breath and say, I release fear. I release self-doubt. I release the belief that I am limited. I release the need to worry about tomorrow. I choose peace. I choose confidence. I choose abundance. Allow yourself to feel the relief behind these words. You do not have to carry every old belief into your future. Fear often tries to convince you that worrying will protect you. It tells you that if you imagine everything that could go wrong, you will somehow be prepared. But constant worry does not create safety. It simply keeps your mind focused on unwanted possibilities. Instead, you can prepare yourself through confidence. You can tell yourself, whatever happens today, I am capable of meeting it. I can think clearly. I can make wise choices. I can adapt. I can continue moving forward. This is a completely different relationship with uncertainty. You are no longer demanding that life guarantee everything before you allow yourself to feel peaceful. You are learning to carry peace even when you do not know every answer. Self-doubt works in a similar way. It often asks you to wait until you feel completely confident before taking action. But confidence is frequently created through action. You begin with a small step, discover that you are capable, and then take another. Each step becomes evidence that your identity is changing. So instead of saying, I am not ready, tell yourself, I am learning, I am growing, I am becoming more confident every day. I trust myself to take the next step. You do not need to know the entire path. You only need to trust yourself enough to walk forward. Another powerful way to release lack is to stop making temporary circumstances into permanent conclusions. A difficult financial season does not mean you will always struggle. A disappointing relationship does not mean you will never experience love. One failed attempt does not mean you are incapable of success. A closed door does not mean there are no doors available to you. Circumstances are moments. They are not your identity. They are not the complete story of your life. When something appears to be going wrong, pause before creating a negative story around it. Ask yourself, what if this is not the end? What if something better is still possible? That simple question creates space for possibility. Today, you are choosing possibility. You are choosing to believe that your future can be different from your past. You are choosing to expect opportunities that you cannot yet see. You are choosing to believe that your life can expand in ways you have not yet imagined. When fear returns, breathe. When doubt returns, pause. When scarcity returns, remember what is already present. You have survived difficult moments before. You have learned, you have grown. You are still here. And because you are still here, there are still possibilities ahead of you. Repeat these affirmations slowly. I am safe to grow. I am safe to succeed. I am safe to receive abundance. I trust myself. I trust my ability to make wise decisions. I release the fear of failure. I release the fear of rejection. I release the fear of not having enough. I expect new possibilities. I welcome positive change. As you repeat these words, do not worry about whether every old thought disappears immediately. The goal is not perfection. The goal is direction. Every time you notice yourself returning to fear and consciously choose confidence instead, you are strengthening a new mental pattern. Your mind learns through repetition. Your identity grows through repetition. Your emotional habits change through repetition. That means every morning is another chance to reinforce the person you want to become. Imagine moving through today without constantly asking, what if something goes wrong? Instead, ask, what if something beautiful happens? Imagine entering conversations without expecting rejection. Imagine approaching opportunities without immediately assuming you will fail. Imagine looking at your future without automatically filling it with limitations. This does not mean ignoring reality. It means refusing to let fear become the only lens through which you see reality. You can be practical and hopeful. You can be careful and confident. You can acknowledge challenges while still expecting solutions. You can recognize what is happening today without deciding that it must continue forever. And when you release the emotional weight of lack, you create more space for gratitude. You begin noticing what is already working. You appreciate the people who support you. You recognize your abilities. You become aware of opportunities. Your mind becomes less crowded by fear and more available to inspiration. So as you continue your day, protect this new state. Do not immediately return to conversations that make you feel powerless. Do not repeatedly replay old failures. Do not spend hours imagining the worst possible future. When those patterns appear, gently redirect yourself. Say, that was the old story. I am choosing a new one. I am not defined by my past. I am not controlled by fear. I am open to a better future. I am becoming more peaceful, confident, and abundant every day. Take another deep breath. Feel the space created by letting go. You do not need to carry fear everywhere you go. You do not need to make decisions from scarcity. You do not need to constantly question your worth. You can walk into this day with an open heart and a clear mind. Let the past remain where it belongs. Let today be new. Let possibility become stronger than fear. Let confidence become stronger than doubt. And let your new inner belief be simple. I am no longer available for the life created by fear. I choose peace. I choose self-belief. I choose abundance. I choose to expect beautiful possibilities, and I trust myself to receive them. Today is not an ordinary day. It is another opportunity to experience something you have never experienced before, to meet someone who changes your perspective, to discover an opportunity you could not have predicted, or to receive a moment of peace that reminds you how beautiful life can be. When you begin your morning expecting good things, you change the way you move through the world. You become more aware. You become more receptive. You stop looking only for problems and begin noticing possibilities. Expectation is powerful because your attention follows what you believe is possible. If you wake up expecting disappointment, your mind naturally searches for evidence that something is wrong. A small inconvenience can become confirmation that the day is going badly. But when you wake up expecting something beautiful, the same day can look completely different. You begin noticing encouraging conversations, unexpected opportunities, small blessings, creative ideas, and moments that would have previously passed unnoticed. So, this morning, make a conscious decision. I expect beautiful things to find me today, not because you know exactly what will happen, but because you are choosing to approach life with openness rather than fear. Take a deep breath and repeat. Today is filled with possibilities. I am open to unexpected blessings. Good things can happen for me. I expect wonderful opportunities. Welcome positive surprises. I trust that today can unfold beautifully. Allow these words to settle into your consciousness. You are not trying to force the day to follow a particular script. You are simply creating an inner atmosphere where possibility has room to exist. Sometimes the most beautiful experiences arrive in forms you never expected. You may imagine prosperity arriving through one specific opportunity, but something completely different may open a new door. You may expect a particular conversation, yet another person may say exactly what you needed to hear. You may think your breakthrough must happen in one way, while life reveals a pathway you never considered. Therefore, release the need to control every detail. Hold your desire, but remain open to the form it takes. Hold your vision, but allow life to surprise you. Hold your faith, but do not limit your possibilities. There is freedom in saying, I know what I desire, but I do not need to know every step required to reach it. That freedom allows you to live your day without constant pressure. You can enjoy your morning, you can focus on your responsibilities, you can laugh, you can create, you can work, you can connect with others. And underneath everything, you can carry the quiet expectation that something good may happen. Perhaps today you receive encouraging news. Perhaps you discover a new idea. Perhaps you meet someone who introduces you to an opportunity. Perhaps you finally recognize an ability within yourself that you have overlooked. Perhaps nothing dramatic happens, yet you experience an extraordinary sense of peace. Remember, not every miracle needs to be enormous. Sometimes the miracle is simply waking up with a different mind. Sometimes it is finding courage where fear once lived. Sometimes it is choosing yourself after years of self neglect. Sometimes it is realizing that you no longer react to life the way you once did. These changes are valuable forms of prosperity. As you move through today, practice becoming receptive. Look around you. Pay attention to ideas that appear unexpectedly. Notice conversations that inspire you. Notice opportunities that make you curious. Notice moments when your intuition encourages you to take a step forward. You do not need to chase every possibility. Simply remain aware. When something feels aligned with your goals and values, allow yourself to explore it. Your expectation should not make you passive. It should make you attentive. When you expect beautiful things, you become more willing to recognize them. When you expect opportunities, you become more prepared to act upon them. When you expect abundance, you become more conscious of the resources and possibilities already available to you. When you expect love, you become more willing to give and receive genuine connection. This is why your morning state matters. You are establishing the emotional lens through which you will experience the next several hours. Choose a beautiful lens. Choose gratitude. Choose possibility. Choose confidence. Choose peace. Whenever something unexpected happens today, pause before deciding that it is negative. You do not know how every event will eventually connect to your journey. A delay may give you time to notice something important. A closed door may redirect you toward a better opportunity. An unexpected conversation may plant a new idea. You do not have to label every moment immediately. Allow life to unfold. Repeat, I trust the unfolding of my day. I am open to wonderful possibilities. I welcome unexpected opportunities. I am available for positive change. I expect good things to happen in my life. I allow myself to be pleasantly surprised. And most importantly, I am ready to receive. Let those words become your inner attitude. You are ready to receive encouragement. You are ready to receive inspiration. You are ready to receive prosperity. You are ready to receive love. You are ready to receive opportunities. You are ready to receive peace. You are ready to receive the experiences that support the person you are becoming. Do not spend today wondering whether something good will happen. Instead, move forward with the quiet feeling that your day contains possibilities you cannot yet see. Smile before you have a reason. Feel grateful before the blessing arrives. Walk confidently before the evidence appears. Let your inner world become a place where beautiful possibilities are welcomed. And if the day does not unfold exactly as expected, remember that one difficult moment does not cancel the possibility of a beautiful life. Return to your center. Breathe. Choose again. You can always return to expectation. You can always return to gratitude. You can always return to faith in yourself. So step into this morning with your heart open. Do not chase the day. Welcome it. Do not demand that everything happen according to your plan. Remain receptive. Do not look for reasons to doubt. Look for reasons to believe. Today, beautiful things are possible. Today, opportunities can find you. Today, prosperity can reveal itself in unexpected ways. Today, you are open to receive. Carry this feeling with you wherever you go. I expect beautiful things to find me today. I am open, I am receptive, I am grateful, and I am ready for the wonderful possibilities that are already moving into my life. Thank you for beginning your morning here. If these affirmations brought you peace, confidence, or inspiration, make them part of your daily morning routine. Return to them whenever you need to reconnect with self love, abundance, and inner peace. And remember, the most important affirmation is not the one you say once, it is the belief you continue carrying with you. So carry love today, carry gratitude, carry confidence, carry abundance. And most importantly, carry the belief that you are worthy of the beautiful life you desire. Have a peaceful, prosperous, and beautiful day.